guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, our topic is the same interest rate, but we're going to discuss a different section of it. So before we did finding the simple interest, and now we are going to do finding the percent of the interest. So what I mean by finding the percent of the interest is, in the problem we would be given the interest amount and the total amount. And what we need to do is find the percent form of the interest, meaning how much percent is that interest of the total amount. So let's just go over the formula. So first of all, we need to change the interest amount. Since we will be given the interest amount, we need to change it to a 1 year, meaning we need to have the interest amount that we are given. If we are given for 5 years, we need to change it to 1 year. Even if we are given for 1 month, we need to change the interest amount of 1 year. So if we are given of only 1 month, we can multiply it by 12 and get an interest rate of 1 year. And if we are given an interest rate of any other months or years, we have to turn it into an interest rate to a 1 year, meaning when we are finding the percent form of interest, we need to have the interest rate in 1 year, to a 1 year. So we have the interest rate, and the amount of interest rate is the amount that is going to be in 1 year, okay? And we have the formula here, which is S equals interest rate times loan amount. This S stands for interest amount, and this is interest rate, which is the amount in percent form. So we're going to leave this. We're going to use AP to show that we don't have it, and we're going to put the loan amount. So loan amount is also the same as principal. So you can either write the loan amount, or we can write the principal. Both of them have the same meaning, and both of them the total money that we're given in the problem. Now let's move on to our first question. Okay, so here we have our first problem. It says Maya's older sister got a loan to buy a used car for $3,400 and pay $8.50 interest every month. Now we need to make sure the amount that the period of time that we're given every month. What is the percent rate on the loan? So we are given the interest amount, which is $8.50, and we are given the total principal, which is $3,400, and we need to find the interest rate, which is in percent. So now what we are going to do is, as I said before, we need to turn it into 1 year. So we are given for every month, and there are 12 months in a year. So we're going to multiply 8.5 by 12 to get an interest amount for 1 year, which is going to be $102. Now after doing this, we're going to use the formula that we just did before, which was S equals interest rate and times loan amount. So the S was the interest amount. The interest amount, we just figured it out, for 1 year is 102, and equals, now we don't know the interest rate, we're trying to find that. So we're going to just put a P here, times the loan amount, meaning the principal, the total amount that we're given in the problem, which is $3,400. So now we have our equation set up. What we are going to do is we are going to divide both of these sides by 3,400 because we want to cancel this out. and we have P left here only. So we do the same thing here. We divide it by this, and if we divide this, these two cross out, and 102 divided by 3,400 is 0.03. So that equals P, because we cancel this out, so we only have P here, and we have the answer for this, which is this. So what is our simple interest rate? So our simple interest rate is 0.03, right? But we need to turn it into a percent form. So this decimal into percent form is going to be 3%. So our interest rate for 1 year is 3%. And it is for 1 year, okay? So for 1 year. So that is our interest rate for the first question. Now let's move on to our second question, which we are going to do the same concept. So here we have our second question. It says the interest on $2,000 for 2 years is $320. We're given the interest amount, which is $320, and we are given the amount of time that interest is for. It is for 2 years. So now we need to find it for 1 year, because first we need to convert the amount of time of the interest amount that we are given to 1 year. So let's do that. So it is $320 for 2 years, meaning we're just going to simply 320 divided by 2, which will give us 160, meaning $160 per year. So now what we are going to do is we are going to set up our equation then. So we have our interest amount, which is $160, equals the P, which is the interest rate that we're going to find out, and we're given the principal, which is $2,000. Now we're going to divide both sides by 2,000, because we need this to be eliminated, and we only want the P at this side. So 2,000 here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to divide $160 by 2,000. So if we divide 160 by 2,000, we will get 0.08 as our P. Now we have it in a decimal form. We know that we're going to turn it into a percent form to get our answer correctly. So 0.08 in percent form, how much it is? It is 8%. So we have 8% interest rate for 1 year. Okay, so that is it for today's video. But one thing you guys need to keep in mind is that when finding the interest rate, we are given the interest amount. So what we need to do is, no matter what time period we're given the amount for, meaning for 5 years, for 10 years, for 2 months, we're going to have to turn it into a amount for 1 year. So first we turn it into 1 year, and then we do the rest of the thing. Because if you don't change the amount to 1 year, you will get your problem wrong. So first we need to turn it for 1 year. And then we are going to use the formula, which equals interest amount equals the interest rate times principal, and we are going to find whatever we are going to find. And the next video that we're going to do is finding the principal. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to our channel, and if you learned something from the video, please give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos.